Hey guys, it's your girl Riah, and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share this on all your platforms. Like, for real, nobody don't want to miss out, including you. Today we're going to be talking about being very detailed about what we are praying about to God. Relationship edition. Before we get started, I'm going to read this poem. Right. Am I really the girl you prayed about? One night I hear a car scream out so loud, screaming, why God, I can't find a woman to love me. I heard this during my rough times, and it's crazy to me because I thought I was done with love this time. But here I am, hearing my same cries, but it's not my voice this time. It's someone else who wants the same love I do, someone else that loves the way I do. I pray for you too. I began to get on my knees and say, God, can this be? Ooh, I finally can breathe. Is this the person for me? Please don't keep the secret from me. Bring the person to me. They prayed for me. They already love me. That's pretty easy to see. But wait, I have a memory. Are you one that prayed for me and whole time you were next to me? Whole time you were talking to me? Whole time you were my destiny? My destiny to keep me going. My destiny not to get up so easily. I'm glad you prayed for me. Now let's let that marinate. Let's let that marinate because that's a very deep poem that I made. Okay. Today, like I said, we're going to talk about being very, very detailed about what we are praying about to God for a relationship or for the person that we want or what we need in our relationship. I'm going to talk on the woman's side and the men's side, and I'm going to address both issues on each gender side. That we just need to be careful about what we're praying about and being very detailed and just making sure that we don't get the wrong person come into our life. Okay, so with the woman, we are more so touchy. We're very more sensitive about who we're praying for and who do we want in our life. Men, y'all more so about praying for what a woman could bring to the table. And that's the number one issue for y'all. But I'm not going to jump on y'all case first. I'm going to jump on the woman case. Woman, let's start off saying that we want a healthy relationship. That's very, very, very important to start off with. And I know, like, no, I want to start off with someone who actually truly loves me. Well, I have a reason why I said let's start off saying we want a healthy relationship. Someone could truly love you, but don't know how to handle being in a relationship. They don't know what a healthy relationship is, but they love you, but they don't know what a healthy relationship is. They don't know how to be healthy in general. So let's not only ask for a healthy relationship, but let's ask for a healthy person with a healthy mindset. Now we can get to this. I want someone who truly loves me. Okay, yes. You want someone that truly loves you, but do they know how to love? Do they know how to love? Let's also ask God for that. So, we got a few things. Let's go for a healthy relationship. Someone who is healthy mindset. Someone that truly loves you. And someone who truly know how to love you. Having on someone that truly know how to love you. And it's only one love out here. It's not hard to know how to truly love someone. But that's for another topic on another video. Not only that, let's talk about how we want to be loved and how we want to be treated. Like, for example, I want someone to understand me. I want someone to assure me without being mad. I want someone to comfort me. I want someone to always be next to me when I'm going to sleep. I don't want to worry about where this person at that I am talking to and why they're not home by this time of the night like they should be. Or, let's ask for someone that really appreciate you and show appreciation, but not with materials, ladies. Because y'all always want a man to bring you flowers, to buy you clothes, to buy jewelry, to show appreciation, or take you out on dates that includes to spend money. Like I said, a lot of material things. Let's learn how to put our pride to the side with the material things, and let's be more mentally there in the relationship. Let's not ask too much for physical things, like buying you things, taking you out to eat, but they actually got to buy things. No. Ask for someone, for the little old school love. Someone who writes a letter to you. Someone who writes you paragraphs. Someone who take you out on a walk and just have long talks with you on this walk. Show you a little appreciation that they make you feel calm. We don't want to always ask for material things to show appreciation. Because when you ask for someone to show appreciation with material things, that can lead to some bad things. Like, for example, say if they did something very terrible to you, and say you've been asking for this material thing for a very long time, and then out of nowhere, boom, here it is with their apology. We don't want to lead that into a negative part of the relationship. So let's pray mentally first, then we could get to the physical things, women, because that's very, very important. Men, y'all issues are way more deeper. When y'all praying for a woman, y'all don't talk very sensitive. Y'all always start off with material things. Now, a woman can start off with non-material things, actually being serious, like someone who truly loves them. Men, y'all first statement is, God, I want a submissive woman. That's y'all issue. And a little note for the women, do not show your submission to a man who don't deserve it. Let that sink in. Let that marinate like some chicken, okay? Take note of that. Do not be submissive to a man that don't deserve it. Men, y'all think of a submissive woman who do everything you want them to do. Basically a yes man. Basically have dinner ready for you by the time you get off. Make sure the clothes are washed. Make sure the house is cleaned up. And make sure the kids are bathed and put to bed. But where is the love at that you want? That you're asking God for? It sounds like, when I mean partner, I meant to say maid and not business partner. So yeah, it don't sound like a partner that you actually want to have a future with, or fall in love with, or marry. It don't sound like that. Once again, before y'all eat me up in the comments, I meant to say maid and not a business partner. Like, hey, I go do this during the day, and then you do this during the day, and then boom, that's our day. No. And stop asking for submissive woman, because sometimes that submissive woman could be very weak-minded. They can't think for their own, and they cannot speak for their own, and they don't know how to handle very crazy situations. So be very careful when you ask for a submissive woman, because God will prove to you about just asking for a submissive woman, men. You don't need a submissive woman to love you. You don't. Because this woman is not here to play your mom. No. And woman, you are not here to be treating these men like your son. No. No. This is not house. Okay? This is not I'll be your mother and you be the son and I pick you up all the time. And no. Because that's basically what a submissive woman is. You're just doing everything in the need of this man. So, yeah. I'm not going to get too far into that topic, but we're going to let that marinate. Okay? But once again, man, you could get a very weak mindset woman when you ask her for a submissive woman. Number 2, stop always praying to God about having a woman who meet all your needs to what you want them to bring to the table. Because for some reason, y'all always pray for that. Y'all Y'all always ask for what a woman can bring to the table. Ain't nothing but to bring to the table, nothing but love. To be there for you, to understand you. Because men, you have a soft spot as well, and stop trying to hide it so much. Men, it is okay to show your feminine side. You don't have to be dominant and masculine 24/7. We are all human with feelings. Let yourself loose just a little. It's okay to have feelings. You're not a robot. It's alright. Pray for a woman who's going to be there for you and understand you. And someone who wants to understand your mindset as well. Someone who understands that it's hard for you out here in this life. You don't want to pray for someone who just give you everything that you can't go get yourself. That's not how that works, because in a relationship, you are a team and you work as a team. Not one person just doing one thing and you just sitting down and chilling. No. Men, I really want you to pray for a woman to love you mentally and not physically. Not just love you so you can spend your money on them. And if they do this, you do that. Because that's not what a relationship is about. It's not about, if you do this, then I will do that for you. No, it's about, I'm going to do this because I love you. I'm going to do this because I appreciate you. I'm going to do this because you always hear from me. I'm going to do this because you understand me. Not because you did that. Not I'm going to buy you flowers because you were on my back last night. Or you brought me this. You brought me something that I wanted. You brought me that PS5. No. That's not what a relationship is about. You do things because you want to show how much you love them and you really, really, really appreciate them. So, woman, be more detailed about how you want the man to love you or the woman to love you. Be very more detailed. Y'all are there for that mental love. And I love that. But have more of it than that physical love. Because just because you're going on a date, don't mean that a man needs to spend his money out of his pocket. And that don't mean that you need to either. A simple walk on the park or the beach is considered a date. Let that sink in. Men, stop praying for material things first. What a woman could bring to the table. Stop praying for that. Stop praying for a submissive woman. A weak mindset woman. Stop praying for that. Doesn't always work well. Now for both gender, the main issue that is in the relationship or when you're looking for someone and that you're praying about is you don't include God into it. Let God know that you want them to lead your relationship to something so beautiful and peaceful. Something that's going to make y'all last forever. Always include God into the person that you're praying for and the relationship that you want with that person. Always. Because God is the biggest part of the relationship, of keeping y'all strong and healthy and not letting nothing get into it, because God will make something very, very beautiful out of that relationship. So remember that. Always let God have the open doors into your relationship, to the person you with, and also into the person that is you. Always remember that. Bring God into yourself, that person, and your relationship, because that's very, 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 very important. So both genders, be very detailed about the person you are praying for, and make sure that it's more of a mental love in your prayer than a physical love. So make sure someone truly loves you for you and know how to truly love you. And another thing, truly love you in general. Number 2, always include God into it to lead the way, and just let it flow on the waves, through the slow water, the rough waters. Just really lead your relationship that the way you want it. It's gonna be rocky, but as long as that God is in it with y'all, it's gonna be okay. So make sure you do that. Alright, that'll be all for tonight. And if you enjoyed this video, please let me know. Like, comment, and subscribe if y'all want more videos like this. It's gonna be way more deeper things, way more advice, way more things being talked about what's going on right now in this generation. So make sure y'all tune in. Thank you so much for watching. That's what she wants.